Hey everyone, today's Thursday, so that means BFD at my house, breakfast for dinner. Somehow, Thursdays got deemed breakfast night at my house. So tonight I'm making sausage gravy with biscuits, and I'm starting off with just a couple tablespoons of oil, and then a roll of Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage. If you're not going to use Jimmy Dean breakfast sausage, then just don't bother with the recipe at all, because Jimmy Dean's, I haven't been able to find anything that matches what they do. I don't know what he's got going on in there, but Jimmy Dean's breakfast sausage is where it's at. It's where they get the most flavor, and it just makes the recipe right. So for my recipe, I'm going to be using beef bouillon cubes, some minced onion, garlic powder. You'll need milk and some AP flour. I got this recipe from my mom. I'm a northern girl, but my mom was born and raised in the South. She was a southern woman to the core, and everything she made was with gravy, cheese, bacon grease, you name it. So this is her recipe. She always used the beef bouillon cubes as just a way to enhance the flavor in the gravy. It just makes it taste right. And then a shortcut I'm using is to use canned biscuits, which terrifies me. I don't know if it terrifies anybody else, but I have to make my 10-year-old son go in the next room and open them because I hate them. So while your sausage is browning, go ahead and preheat your oven to 350 to get the oven ready for the biscuits. And just brown up that sausage all the way through, no pink. So now you'll need your AP flour. I used about 2/3 of a cup of flour in this, and then you just mix that flour in really, really good. You're gonna cook it on about medium heat, maybe a little higher, just to cook off that flour taste. You don't want that raw flour taste in there. It's not very good. So just brown it for, a few more minutes just to cook off that flour taste. So now I'm going to stir in about 4 cups of milk and stir that around. It's important to keep stirring this throughout the cooking process, otherwise it will clump up and you don't want lumpy gravy. So now I'm adding in 2 beef bouillon cubes. I'm adding in 1 cup of water. Some garlic powder, some minced onion, and then some pepper and salt. This is supposed to be a little on the spicy side, but I do have a 10-year-old son who doesn't like things very spicy, so I went a little easy on that. You can also bump up the heat too and use Jimmy Dean's hot breakfast sausage, but I used regular because that seems to be what my family prefers. And I'm just continuously stirring this so that the gravy doesn't get lumpy. I'm cooking this on medium-high heat just to get that cooked all the way through. And while this is continuously heating, that's when I'm going to pull out my cookie sheet. I'm going to spray it with some cooking spray so that the biscuits don't stick to the pan. Again, just make sure you're constantly stirring this to keep that gravy from lumping up and from sticking to the pan. Once the gravy starts thickening, you can reduce the heat down to medium-low. Alright, so now the biscuits are on the pan, and I'm going to stick these in the oven for about 8 to 10 minutes. There are instructions on the package. Just follow the instructions. And this took me about 8 to 10 minutes in my oven on 350. Make sure you're taste testing your food, guys. This is how you're going to know if anything needs to be added. I did add a little bit more salt. Alright, now that this is all ready to go, the biscuits are coming out of the oven, and I'm preparing a skillet just to fry up a couple of eggs. My husband likes to have his eggs right on top and let the yolk run down. My son likes to just have his on the side. And I personally think that eggs are yucky. Alright, so I'm just splitting the biscuits right in half and putting that delicious gravy on it. It has thickened up so well with an egg on the side. And there you have it, sausage, biscuits, and gravy for breakfast night.